Right. On-page SEO and keyword stuffing. That's going to be the subject for today. So, on-page SEO and keyword stuffing. So, my name is Chris Palmer with chrispalmer.org for any and all of your SEO and consulting needs. In this video, I would like to discuss on-page SEO, but more importantly, keyword stuffing. Now, this video comes about after a past conversation that I had in a teaching session, I guess, however you would like to look at it. I was discussing how to better optimize your location pages in order to target a specific area or a specific keyword, or more importantly, both together on location pages. So what I want to discuss here is getting your keyword into the URL. Also, I'd like to discuss what is keyword stuffing, what isn't keyword stuffing, and then I'd like to explain the URL and how having your keyword inside your URL is not keyword stuffing. So I made a video related to optimizing a page. So let's go ahead and use an example so I can explain this better. All right. So we have a website. Let's say, for instance, that this website is chiropractor.com. Okay. So it's chiropractor.com. So this particular chiropractor, he does, or he offers back pain treatment. Okay. Now, oftentimes what I see is this, and whoops, and this is where I dropped my thing. You know, I'm doing a quick stream here, but what I was doing is, I live across the street from where my office is. So in my office, we were tearing out we have two dumpsters, tearing out the carpet, painting the walls, I built a stand so I could have so in order to make video content, and also we create music, myself and my friend, a very good friend of mine, his name's Eric. So we're creating a theater, a little music studio, and a video studio. All right. And then in the back, I have a circular table along with my whiteboard so we can do meetings, and also very seldomly I'll talk to clients, but I do a lot of video conferencing. So it'd be really nice to have a video conference section. Also be able to talk to clients in the back room. It would be really cool, like on the phone. So like a secluded place. So I was working all throughout the day. And, I was reading through my comment section, and there was a comment in there pertaining to a video related to, optimizing a page, and more importantly, having the keyword in the URL more than one time. So that's how this video comes about. They were like, oh, this is keyword stuffing. You can't do this. And I'm like, no, this is just good optimization. So let's go ahead and kick this off. My name is Chris Palmer with chrispalmer.org. In this on-page SEO video, what I'd like to share with you is keyword stuffing, what it is, what it isn't, and more importantly, does having your keyword in the URL more than one time, is that keyword stuffing? So let's go ahead and discuss this. I'm just kicking back off because I noticed that my focus rate wasn't working right. Focus rate wasn't working right. I turned it up. In any case, so chiropractor.com. This is going to be the example. All right. So more importantly, let's just say that you are chiropractor.com. All right. And then what I see a lot of business owners do is they'll do Fort Myers. All right. And they'll just put a location right off the route. All right. Another thing that I'll see business owners do is they'll have chiropractor.com / let's say back pain treatment / Fort Myers, like this. All right. So I'll see them do this. Like this, back pain treatment, Fort Myers. All right. And then here, check this out. So chiropractor.com. I might have spelled this wrong, but bear with me here. Back pain treatment / back pain treatment Fort Myers. Okay. All right. So I was, oh, this is Fort Myers, Florida. All right. So I was critiquing this type of optimization. So what I'm pertaining to in this video here is I was questioned about this. So you have back pain treatment as a top level page, but then I'm repeating back pain treatment plus location. And what I was asked was, is this keyword stuffing? And the answer is no. You know, Google is ranking pages, not websites, right? Yes, pages work together. And yes, power trickles down from the home page down. Okay. So when we're building out relevance or we're building out pages, we'll build top level and then we'll build the primary keyword plus location pages. Now, in some instances, we will have chiropractor.com, okay, / back pain treatment Fort Myers, like this. Okay. And I just want to point this out here. So we'll have back pain treatment Fort Myers. However, we'll a lot of times here, so I don't have to write this again. All right, here. But oftentimes what we'll do is this. Back pain treatment, and then we'll do, let's just say it's FL, Florida. So we'll have our top level pages, Florida, and then when I click on it, it will lead us to this page. Back pain treatment, Fort Myers. We do it this way as well, all right? So just like this. So the top level page will be based on primary keyword plus state. Oftentimes, if we have more than one state, this is how we'll build it. The top level page will be back pain treatment in Florida. And then listed on that page, we'll talk about back pain treatment in Florida. And then we'll link to our locations that we offer back pain treatments in Florida. And on top of that, we'll list out informational content pertaining to back pain treatment, right? So this way we can create our depth of concept, right? Topical relevance, however you want to look at it. So back to what we were discussing before I started typing this out. I was asked, hey, Chris, you know, why are you doubling this up? Isn't this keyword stuffing? Absolutely not. You know, back to the original point, Google is ranking pages, not sites, right? So each of those folders, this folder here, / this, back pain treatment Fort Myers, that's the slug. That is the folder that we're looking at. It's this page. See, think about your robots.txt. When you want to block a file, right, or more importantly, a folder or a page, how do you add it to your robots.txt file and Google understands? You put disallow, right? Star, and then you just put / the page, /. Now, why is that? Because Google understands the structure that's before it, right? And Google's looking at the page. So if I want to properly optimize the page, then we have to look at factors of the page, right? And if we're looking at factors of the page, we know that the 3 most important places to have our primary keyword are the URL, the title, and the H1, right? And then the URL, or the slug, if you're using WordPress, we put our primary keyword in it, right? The title tag is the search engine or the robot title of the page. And the H1 is the human title of the page. Oftentimes, we want all 3 of these to match. Now, I don't call this keyword stuffing. I call this proper optimization. Remember, Google is looking at the page. So no, this is not keyword stuffing. Now, I want to discuss this. So how are we lining these pages up? And well, okay, Chris, well then how does the informational content come into place? Well, if we're looking at informational content, oftentimes we'll not only build our informational content, not only will we build our city pages or our location pages off of the primary service, but we're also going to go ahead and build out our, here, I'll write this out. We'll build our informational pages here. What is back pain treatment? You see? So now we'd have all of our informational pages underneath back pain treatment and all of our informational content off of back pain treatment, right? And I interlink all of the back pain treatment pages that are all in the same state and all of the informational content that's related to back pain treatment. What is, who should I hire? How much does it cost? Where often should, where does, if my back hurts, there's a trillion questions, I'm sure. But what I'm getting at here is this is how you build depth of concept. And then back to the original statement, is this keyword stuffing? Absolutely not. This is proper optimization. Okay? Now, let's talk about, well, what is keyword stuffing? You see, you'll oftentimes see a page. Let's just say that this is a page. Okay? Let's say that this is a page. And you do a look at the page. You'll take a look at the page. And it'll have your title, your H1, and then it'll have the words. Let's say that these are the words. Now, when you use like an SEO Quake or a server SEO or a page optimizer, or maybe you look at it visually or run it through a word counter or density counter, you're like, hey, this particular page only has the exact phrase on it 4 times. But then you'll break down, like in this instance, chiropractor back pain treatment. Right? So that's 4. Back pain treatment chiropractor, or any variation thereof. That's a 4-word phrase. So they might only have the exact phrase 4 times, but they said the word chiropractor 117 times. Is that keyword stuffing? Well, no. This is proper optimization depending on what the SERP is calling for. If Google's rewarding 4 times exact, and then on top of that, Google's rewarding that, hey, top performers are using this 86 times. That's what I need to have, if not more times. But let's not get lost in the sauce. Let me explain to you what exactly is keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing is if my primary key term is back pain treatment and chiropractor, stuffing would look like this inside of body content. Let me just go ahead and explain this. So here's the primary term, back pain treatment, chiropractor. Okay. Okay. Back pain treatment, chiropractor. So what is keyword stuffing? So let's just pretend that we're about to write an article. Now I'm just going to abbreviate so I don't have to write it out. A BPTC. BP, back pain treatment chiropractor. A BPTC in Fort Myers, FL, offers BPTC in near you and offers the best BPTC compared to other BPTC. You get it? It's stuffing in that primary keyword over and over and over and over, or chiropractor, 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 chiropractor. But it's not that you shouldn't be utilizing the keyword multiple times or in multiple variations. You should. But you need to make a clear distinction of what the high is and what the low is. Well, how do I do that, Chris? Let me show this to you, okay? Here, take a look at this. So let's just say that you are out on the web, all right? Let's say you want to rank for, let's stick with this, chiropractor, let's do back pain chiropractor Los Angeles, let's say, all right? So what we like to do is figure out, what's our high, what's our low, okay, of usage for primaries. So when you're looking at primary, you have to look at variations, okay? How many times are they using a specific word? So in this case, it's back pain treatment chiropractor, 4 words. Well, what's the usage? And then we're looking for a high and a low. Like, hey, the top performers on average are going to be using this keyword here, and I'll show you this example. I'm starting to get my voice back, by the way. See, chiropractor, 14 times. Okay, here we'll go here. Chiropractor, 10 times. Okay, here, let's see here. Chiropractic, well, same word, 11 times. Now watch this. Let's scroll all the way down out of the SERP. So we know it's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of utilizing that specific word, what, 10 to 15 times, 9 to 15 times. These aren't exacts. I just want to share with you what you could be looking for, what you should be looking for. Like, let's find the range that we should be in. Of course, write naturally. Of course, have unique content. Of course, interlink. But what's the primary optimization level that we need to be at? Let's make sure that we're going slightly above it. Like, hey, if it's 10 to 15, let's get that 15 on the page. That's all. That's all. But here, let me share with you something. How much do you want to bet that people down towards the bottom are either using it way, way, way too much or not even close to near enough? Right here. Watch. Let's go down here. Let's just see. We know that it's like 10 to 14. Look at 200 times. I just pulled a random one. Get what I'm saying here? He's out of range, or they're out of range. Let's find another one. We know it's 10 to 15, right? Let's just find another one. Let's just pull one out of a hat. This person? Sure, 31. Where are they? Right here? 20 times. They're close. They must be missing something else. Oh, their word count's too low. Do you see what I'm getting at? Like, there's always a deficit. There's never a mistake. Now, once we can get what we need to mirror the SERP, then we can start looking at off-page factors. Then we can look at page age. Then we can look at internal linking. Then we can look at images and image alts, right? Meet the deficit. And back to the original point, if we are here, let me close up some of these so I'm not using bandwidth and my computer goes slow. But if we're looking at this, all right, having your keyword multiple times in the URL is not keyword stuffing. Also, Google is looking at the page, the folder, okay? Now, where you could run into trouble by having this is we don't want to overutilize only naked, because then we're getting double credit when we're building in links. What I mean by this is oftentimes when you want to keep yourself safe, you'll build naked links, right? So if we're going to have this doubled up like this, sometimes you want to throw in some more branded so that way I'm not getting as much credit. Because if I'm using naked, then the naked is the anchor text and that's the relevance that it's passing. Okay? Doubling this up not only better optimizes me, but it also helps me for off page as well. And this is why we do it. I can't just put the location in here like this. Where is it? This. Because not only for off-page factors am I not proper, I'm not quite as optimized. It's not optimal. I'm not the best I could be. This is an easy tweak that helps you significantly. That's all. All right. Now this is building relevance for the location. And I'm sure there may even be some outsiders, like outliers, that are doing this. But oftentimes people are going to have either primary keyword plus location. These are going to be top performers. Okay. They're usually going to have the primary term right here. Now, whether they're building top level and then like parent-child or not, hey, some people do, some people don't. And one way is not right and the other way is wrong. You could go either way. Like if I have more than one state, we build the state pages and then we build the city pages. And when we're on a state page, if I click on a city, it goes back flat again. Now, why is that? Because if I have more than one state, I need to build relevance for the state, right? How do I build relevance, Chris? By building out more pages. I build more pages, I build more links, but that's another talk for another day. I wanted to address this because I've been asked numerous times, hey, Chris, why is that keyword stuffing? Am I going to get a penalty for that? Am I going to get trouble? Should I be doing this? At the end of the day, you're the webmaster and it's up to you. But I recommend optimizing your pages. The URL is an important place to have your keyword. So with that being said, my name is Chris Palmer with chrispalmer.org. If you have any questions about on-page SEO, if you need someone to do your on-page SEO, just want another set of eyes, please feel free to reach out. Monday through Friday, I'm always happy to help you, or ask the question below. I answer all questions that are pertain to SEO. I get a lot of random stuff. Sometimes I answer for fun. Sorry, my throat. But in any case, I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and I'll answer some questions here. I know it's late. I like these late nights. I was doing some work. But if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. No. This isn't what... All right, so control plus SEO. Okay. So if we just go to the example here, look, back pain treatment, Fort Myers. I don't have back pain. Like, it's not 3, it's just 2. Okay. So should I change it to back pain injury treatment / Fort Myers? No. Just one time. Top level page is primary keyword. And then I have primary keyword plus location. Very, very simple. I like things super simple. Now, why do we do this? Because most of the time clients now are utilizing WordPress, right? And instead of having to manage each page or modify each and every page if there's a change, what we do is we create keyword specific category pages and or keyword specific menus. And then what we'll do is I use a system called Wicked Folders, and then I use a bulk menu creator. So we'll take the bulk menu, we'll name the menu, whatever the keyword is, and then we'll put all of our pages in that menu. So that could be state pages, that could be city pages, and informational pages, all referencing the same thing, right? So not only are they in a hard silo where it's structured, and I'm showing the level of importance, but it's also very, very easy for me now to interlink. Now, well, what do you mean? How? Well, because generally we're either going to have a sidebar, right, which is in the body content, And we're going to have links to all of our top level pages in the footer and links to all of our top level pages in the header. And then in the sidebar, I'll cross-link all of my city and also all of my informational content based on a primary service, right? Everything's cross-linked. So hopefully that helps. Thanks again. All right. So if no questions, I'm going to call it a day. I hope this clarifies this. I've been asked about that a few times, and it's not like this is the only way. There's multiple ways. All right. You don't have to do a hard silo. I use floating silos. It's completely up to you. It's completely up to you. So thank you so much for your time. Many blessings, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.